Good morning. Hi, beautiful people. I know I said I was going live at 10 o'clock, but something came up and I have to, go take care of some business. Good morning. It is 9:45 a.m. on a Friday, sunny morning in the Bronx, New York City. It is 64 degrees outside. It's sunshine. I want to go outside and enjoy the weather before Zachary come home for the weekend. So I decided to come and speak to you guys early just to get ahead of the game. Welcome, chat. Hi. Well, shout out to the replay gang. You have the best seat in the house. Shout out to the bush watchers. And shout out to the podcast listeners. And of course, shout out to the people near and afar. And most importantly, is shout out to my supporters, my my down or ride or die. I think of you as my ride or die, the brave hearts and the eagle eyes. You are the people that are near and dear to my heart until you don't like me no more. But that's okay too. Welcome, chat. Today is Freestyle Friday. We definitely will be getting into all topics, different any topic you want to discuss is on the table. We don't discriminate over here, and we are not prejudiced until I have to put up a disclaimer just so we could be safe in our own chat. Good. It's 31 people in here. Is we at the 136 mark? So I feel like I could go ahead and give a little bit of roll call until we gather everyone in here and lock the gate and put the chains on the door. Good morning, Yolanda. How are you? Good morning, April. Leo. How you doing, Leo? April, Jersey girl from Detroit, sending her love. Good morning, Jersey girl. Sabrina, how are you? Good morning, Lakeisha. Good morning, New York. Hi, Tracy 14. Good morning. Janice, how are you? Miss YouTube on fire. This girl is, we know the song. Hey, Lasania. Hey, Lati. Hey, Sheila. Hi, Tara. Good morning, ladies. How are you? Hope everyone is having a start of a productive day on a Friday morning in this beautiful day that you are witnessing. Well, I'm from the Bronx, and of course, and I'm in New York, so it's pretty decent out here. The weather is nice. Good morning, Astro. Happiest Friday. Thank you, everyone, for joining my live broadcast this morning. I usually have a ritual that I perform. Like I'll probably just get cued or I'm putting some lip gloss on now. I have this lip gloss by Milani. It's really pretty. It's sparkly. It's gold dust for the ladies that like fashion and just like to look cute and like to look moisturized and appropriate. It's yeah. It says, oh man, my room is not like in the best of places for me to show this lipstick. I'll put it on a post in the community post. It's Milani. It says, yeah, it's number 10, gold dust. It's a really pretty for our skin tone, darker skin tone, brown skin tone. I just think it's probably complements every skin tone. Milani. It's made by a black company. Hello, beautiful people. How are you? Let's get this party started. I'm fine, Mrs. YouTube on fire. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. I wanted to get us going early because I know people have things to do and they don't want to be like just waiting for someone to come on and just waiting. So I show my appreciation when I see people in the chat just waiting patiently, and that's when I make my move. So what's going on these YouTube streets? What's so crazy is because I've been looking and I'm trying to say what we're going to discuss as a hot topic, and I don't know where to pull it from. I don't know what to talk about first, so we could mix it up. We could jumble it up. We could put it in the suggestion box, and whatever comes out comes out. Let me see. Let's see. Okay, everyone is. I'm greeting each one in the chat. So let's just start off with something light. I guess the Mrs. Latruth and Latruth situation is going on, and it's getting heated and it's getting more intense. The last time I covered it because I did a little research. I didn't do a little research this time around. But I just want to say that as far as DV goes, abuse is never okay. And I feel like if you or someone is suffering from abuse, please try to get the help that you or your family member may need before it's too late. I uh I just can't stress that enough. Everyone don't have the means to leave an abusive relationship, but if you have the opportunity to leave and you have the way out, please don't stick around because it don't get better. And I'm just going to put allegedly on the Mrs. LaTruth and Mr. LaTruth saga. You know, it's more than a saga. Good morning, Candace. Did you get my text, Candace? Good morning, Demi. Demi's in the building. Candace is in the building. Y'all know who Candace is, right? Convos with Candace. She's a mod, but she have her page of her own. You know, that's how we do. My mod, I'm the host. We blend together. She's in the chat. I just text her because I was like, take a chill pill. If you're not up to it, I can hold it down. But yeah, so with the Mrs. LaTruth saga, you know what? Wait, hold on, Candace. Okay, I see it. I have my what is it called? Do not disturb sign on. So and Zachary father just texted me. I'm like, oh gosh, all right. So people's texting me. So listen, good morning, Yolanda. How are you? I see you, Candace. So let's just dig in. Anyone that want to discuss a certain topic, you are free to put it in the chat and we could discuss it respectfully and we can discuss it, at bay. I guess that's how I go. So with the Mrs. LaTruth and Mr. LaTruth saga, I feel like he bear more responsibility than anybody. You just can't keep, poking at each other, playing tick for tack, playing a blame game. And I say that because he is an older man. She's a younger woman. Of course, she bear responsibility for her actions and for her mishaps and for her inappropriate behavior. However, uh, Candace, we ain't even get started yet. Oh, what is that? A super sticker? Candace, what is that? I don't what thank you, Candace, for the super sticker, right? That's no. That's a super chat. Wait, let me see. Wait. That's a super chat Friday. I mean, excuse me, super chat, Candace. Thank you, Candace, for the super chat of $9.99. They did monetize my page. I was a little bit hesitant to put up the monetization up there because I feel like once you become a monetized, that's where the problems linger and occurs. People don't like other people making money, and especially in a way if you make a little bit more on the super chats, the super stickers in front of them. Like that becomes a problem. That's when the envy and the jealousy becomes and it's included. But we're not going to stick on that. We're going to move forward. But so with the Mrs. LaTruth and her husband, Mr. LaTruth incident. Thank you, Virgo 73. I just feel like we should take it and talk about it in a sensitive way, in a sensitive nature. She did bear his children and she did, was his wife for a portion of time. I don't know how long they were married. I don't know how long they were together. I just feel like he's doing everything to get in front of the camera and do damage control and not take responsibility for his actions. Thank you, Yolanda. I just feel like he could be a little bit more responsible for what he has caused and the hurt and pain that he has caused to this woman. Now, I know that she put out there that he's a narcissist. We're going to just say everybody in a relationship is a narcissist. Thank you, Astro. We're going to just say everybody's a narcissist, right? Because a lot of people label other people as narcissists, and they just, couples are just couples. You don't have to be a narcissist to have fucked up, and you don't have to be a narcissist to have the behaviors that you have. Narcissists are they are, and I'm using that because that's what she said, allegedly, that he's a narcissist. That would be a good argument for divorce if he's a narcissist. And I'm not going to put that label on him. I don't know him like that. And I've known a narcissist that admitted that he's a narcissist. That's why I could say that he's a narcissist. So, I could just say most men have the traits and the tendencies. We don't know if they actually are one. I'd rather be with a narcissist than a psychopath. Good morning, Chocolate 47, New York in the building, right? The Brooklyn is in the building. Queens is in the building. Manhattan in the building. Harlem in the building. Staten Island is in the building. And of course, the Bronx is in the building. Thank you, Tracy, for 14. It was a long time coming for the monetization. I worked on this page and I took my time with it. I didn't want to rush it. I didn't want to seem like I had a reason to get ahead of the game. And because I'm still going to be where I'm at, even if I did like tag a content creator in my posts, in my videos every time I made a video. That's get you where you need to go. But I didn't do none of that. So I felt like it was all for hard work. And I think this page will pay off a little more and you will see the benefits of it. And I appreciate you guys for helping me, grow this page. Thank you for believing in me and having your faith. And it's a good feeling. I appreciate you, brave hearts. I appreciate you, eagle eyes. I appreciate you for whatever you represent in near and far, the bushwatchers, the replay gang, and the podcast listeners. Thank you. Currently watching with my girlfriend. She supports you so much. Thank you for the support of you and your girlfriend. I want to have a broad audience where I can connect with people from different walks of life and backgrounds. So this chat is an open discussion. It's an open panel. It's for people that just want to tune in and listen. And it's for people that just want the entertainment. You're here. You're welcome. Thank you for coming to the chat. Okay, let's see. Hi, Sonny. How are you? Um, I know Miss Chocolate. I was like, what happened to my people? Oh, okay, sorry. Lasagna, I agree. He needs to take accountability for the part he played. Yes. He is downplayed. He downplayed his wife in front of the world. Yeah, that's what they do. Cowards do that. I feel like he's a coward. Let's like keep it 100. He's a coward. Anytime a man get up in front of an audience of women, his audience is mostly comprised and built around women, right? So anytime he can talk to women that he know that is just as weaker than his wife, or in the position that she's in where she's right now, we can see her. I'm not going to say that she is the main victim, right? But he's sitting out there getting ahead of the story, don't want to take responsibility or accountability for his actions. So this is what he's doing. So he want people to second guess where he's going with it, and he want people to second guess his wife. That's not cool. That's not cool at all. I just feel like I don't think his accountability is needed. Poor man. We're gonna what you mean his accountability is not needed? His accountability is needed for the simple fact that he married a woman 11 years younger than her with the attempt of having a trophy wife, someone that he can control, someone that he can manage, someone that he can have responsibility over, someone that depends on him, solely depends on him. So when she gained her independence, he did not know how to take that, right? Either she was after his money, right? He was a stepping stone. Even if she had money before him, whatever, she gained her independence. She knew that, people grow apart from each other. She's in her 30s, he's in his 40s. Maybe she got a different outlook on life. Maybe she's not attracted to him anymore. Maybe she just see him for who the person he is, because when you in your 20s and you in a relationship, you don't have the beauty or the wisdom or the insight or the perspective of seeing people for who they are. I could read men really well in my 40s and starting in my 30s. I didn't have that wisdom or wit in my 20s. So let's just keep it 100, you know. Right, Bronx. That's what I get him. Excuse me, right, Bronx. That's what I get from him as well. Yeah, that's who he is. He wants people to feel sorry for him, put the blame on him. Like, oh my gosh, she hit me and I had to defend myself. Oh, you had to defend yourself that much that her hand was in a brace. Okay, who you think you talking to? You have underlying issues. Un you have trauma. Maybe it's trauma, maybe it's not. Maybe you just an angry man. See, black women couldn't be called angry black women, but black men can't be called what they are. Confused. Some of them are hateful. They are confused about their identity. As I have said before, that does not make them gay. It's just that they don't know who they are. They want the power. They want the respect. They want the accolades, the attributes, but they don't know how to earn it. You have to earn it. Everything you want, you have to earn. It's just not given to you. I'm sorry. Let me see. I'll go back. Here we go. I used to adore him in their relationship, but this made me change my mind because he won't own up to his actions. Right. As much as she stuck by him, he at least owes her that. Thank you, Miss Chocolate 47. I appreciate that. Good morning, Shameka. Oh, good morning. Hi, SK. SK is in the building. How you doing? Okay, let's go. Lasagna. I think when he used that told he used his force. He was angry. He might not have broke her finger intentionally. He was definitely angry, right? Um, yeah, Miss YouTube. Can't stand when they try to place all the blame on the female. Right. Exactly. I'm sure they had issues like all couples do, but own up to your stuff and stand for it. Right. I agree. I agree. Um SK is in the building. SK anytime you wanna, um air out your grievances, you are. I will drop the link for anyone who want to come up, or we could just, have a nice, decent show for an hour and take it step by step. Candace, please go live tonight. I really miss y'all. Yes, Candace, go live tonight, Candace. Miss you too. I don't know. Okay. So SK, picking up chocolate. So yeah, so let me get back because I don't want to miss understand the comments. So yeah, so with that, I just think that she needs to get ahead and she needs to get the documents that she needs. She needs to get the paper trail. She needs to have everything, her ducks in order, in a row, excuse me, just so she can be okay, so she can be on the safe side. Now he's embarrassed. He's being humiliated by his own wife. He don't know how to take that. He's gonna probably retreat and he's going to do all that he has to do to turn everybody that liked him or loved him in the beginning against her. That's what he's doing. Because anytime you have to sit back and question a woman of, oh, well, she provoked him, really, he's supposed to have much more discipline. He's supposed to have much more power, structure as a husband, as a father, as a man. When you agitate a woman, when you provoke a woman, when you intentionally hurt a woman, this is what you want to get. She nicer than most women are. The ID channel that is dedicated to women and their what is it called? Being scorned. He needs to start watching the ID channel. Women don't have to take y'all men bullshit at all. It doesn't matter how much money you got or fame or popularity. You are not just going to mess up someone's life and make them miserable because you are miserable deep down inside. It is deep level surface miserable. Black men, wake up. Okay, that's all I got to say about that. Let me see. Let me go back down to the chat. That's Candace. Welcome everyone to the chat. I appreciate you for coming by. Hit the like button as Candace indicated in the comments and on the how you say it, pinned it. Mrs. LaTrue's sister just leaked a tape of them and the verbal abuse between them was just sad. Right. I just heard the verbal abuse against him. He seemed more aggressive, more intense. And that seems like who he is as a person. That's who he is behind closed doors. That's how he treat her behind closed doors. That's who he is. He's the aggressor. He's the leader. He's the one that start off with the verbal abuse. He don't like to be talked down to. He don't like to be scorned. He don't like to be ridiculed. He don't like to be chastised. None of that. He looked like that type of person. I've seen him a couple of times like, oh my gosh. And then I got to go start thinking about he don't do nothing for me. Let's go. Let's move. I don't doubt something went on in that house, but I think she is playing a lot of stuff up. I saw the clips he put out of which questions the finger injury. How do you think she sustained that injury, Sani? Do you think she like intentionally broke her finger herself and then went to the hospital and said that her husband did it. Let me see. I will not lie. If my husband fight me for his phone computer, I would have sprayed his behind too. Lasagna. Lasagna, I would not lie. If my husband fight me for his phone, computer, etc., I would have sprayed his behind too. Right. Good morning, Ann Fleming. Shit. That's the least of your worries. Like, I have been through men phone. Like, I've been through men phone and I've seen them text other girls. I don't even say nothing unless, I be like, is there something you want to tell me? Are you seeing someone else? Because sometimes women know that men cheat. We be like, are you seeing someone else? No, you could tell me. I'm asking you now. And then a couple of months later, you're looking in the phone like something is off. Let me just look through his phone randomly to see if he confirmed my suspicions. And he did. And you don't say nothing. But when he started like getting out of hand and sloppy, and you be like, listen, I looked through your phone. You've been sleeping with this woman for 3 months. I didn't know exactly if you were or wasn't, but I had to be sure before I accuse you. That's what you call, researching and checking out your sources. It's nothing wrong with checking a man's phone. I mean, you don't have to pry at all. You don't have to like do a full investigation. You're just doing it for your research and your purposes only. So in fact, you know how to go about the situation, because everyone just can't leave a situation like that. As long as that man, I don't know. I don't want to get into it. I don't want to get into it. I don't want to get into it as far as that. Like, we women, we have our wit, we have our wisdom, we have our own inclinations. We don't even have to go through your phone, because when men cheat, they totally act different. You cannot hide yourself from cheating. You may meet a woman that may stroke your ego and make you feel good, and then you come home all of a sudden and start acting stupid, and you like, oh, he cheating. Okay, let's see how long this lasts, and then y'all don't sleep together for a while because he's cheating. You don't want to catch no diseases. I just don't know. Everybody is different. I just think everybody is different. He's been exposed. He's a broken Black man that needs help. He does need help. He needs help. He don't want to get the help. And that's the problem in the Black community amongst our Black, beautiful men, right? That we call kings. And that women want to be submissive to and submit to Black men that refuse to get the help they need. And you know why I can speak on this at bay, and I can speak at like this confidently? Because I have dated Black men all my life. A lot of them disguise their anger, and they work so hard, so they consume with work, so feel like, oh, well, I'm providing. I don't have to be emotional. I don't have to be this. I don't have to be that way. No, but you need to get the help you need, because example one, look at Mr. LaTruth. Okay, look at Mr. LaTruth. He needs help. He needs to sort out his anger that he's dealing with, allegedly. I'm just saying. Okay, let me go to the comments, because I love my comments. Today, he'll snatch that off. Right, that's what he said. He's like, I snatched that off your head. What? I was like, what? This is him speaking. This is who he is naturally. She did this for a reason, recorded him, or whoever recorded who. She did that to show, listen, this is who he is. I'm not lying. This is natural of him to speak this way to me without hesitation. Right. That was too much we had when he said that. Yeah, I have no idea about the injury occurred, but it's fuzzy. The clip with her dad, she was texting and doing other things with both hands, and there appears no finger injury. I won't say no DV occurred. I don't know if she go to that extent to wrap her finger, put a brace in it, to say that he hit her, that she need help too. That means that she has more problems than he does. Like, that means that she'll scream out in the case of like playing the victim. Oh my goodness, he attacked me. What is it called? What is that fairy tale called? Red Riding Hood. The wolf. Big Bad Wolf. I don't know. I haven't read fantasies and fairy tales in a long time. That's all I'm saying. But what she stated, the mace was hitting the pillow when he kept swinging it at her face. So if it caught him, then it is what it is. When a person has a potential fatal illness, they become angry at the people closest to them. Besides, he does. He just looked like he's just wake up angry. He looked like the type of person, if you don't satisfy his needs, he'd be the one to like remind you, like Ike Turner did in What Love Got to Do with It. That scene where they was in the studio. Put that in your head. And it's not even about because if you want to point out people in DV and try to point out like an incident, a scenario, remember that incident. This is a true story where Ike Turner and Tina Turner, when they was in the studio, he was high up on whatever he was high on, and they was in the studio. And she wasn't singing a song. It wasn't coming across like it was supposed to, and she was trying her best to do it. And whatever came over possessed him to beat her, and then potentially, abuse her. Like, put that in your head. I just, some people just don't know, take into account what DV is. DV is at all levels, whether you sustain it or not. Abuse is never okay. Good morning, Queen Mary. Good morning. I do feel bad that she had to hide it while portraying to the world to a different view, right? Because when I looked at her, I'm like, I don't think she looked too happy. She don't look too happy. Someone that's supposed to be with a man that's making money, that got popularity, you have kids, you marry, because most Black women, they think if they not married that they not normal. I'm here to tell you, don't get married unless you want to. I'm not encouraging no one to get married. I would say if someone say, I'm getting married, I'm like, congratulations, you deserve it. But I don't go out there and be like, well, y'all need to get married to make it official. If you have money and you have finances between you, yeah, get married so you could be okay in the future, or you can use the baby as collateral. Either way, I know people may think that my perspective and my outlook on relationships is unconventional. That's why you're here, because it is. Let me see. Let me go back to the chat. Good morning, Sunshine D. Good morning, Candace. Say happy Friday. Everyone come in and be sure to hit the like button. I agree, Sonny, but you could see that she wasn't happy. She hardly smiled, and when she did, it wasn't real. Exactly. I believe their marriage, Sunshine says, I believe their marriage was more verbal abuse than physical. It can be draining. Right. Now, you watching TV with your husband and you flinch and you move a certain way. He said, like, why you can't keep still? Go get the popcorn. Like, shut up. Like, kick him in his, like, be quiet. I don't encourage violence at any level. But verbal abuse is the most disgusting. It is like right there beneath physical, mental, verbal, emotional. All of it is like disgusting. I know I could become verbally abusive to people and they don't like it. So that's her husband that she's supposed to feel safe with. That's what she's supposed to feel comfortable with. And he's sitting up there yelling and screaming at her, talking about he gonna do this, he gonna do that to her. Like, think about that. Okay, let me read the comments and we could move on to another topic. Whatever topic you want to talk about, we could talk about. Good morning, Faye Kelly. Good morning. She said she had pictures from the hospital. See, okay. The details is in the proof. The proof is in the details. Verbal abuse leads to physical abuse. Yeah. Cause I'll be like, yo, you're not going to sit here and keep talking to me like that. Like, I'm going to just, I don't know, like the anger that's deep down inside of me. Maybe I have to like deep surface anger that I know that I have, that it stays there until a day like that comes where I have to use it. That's just like a weapon, my anger. Your anger should be used as a weapon responsibly. Don't just use it to use it because you have it there. I'm just saying. Good morning, Laverne. Good morning, Tracy. But SK say, enjoy your weekend, ladies. Be careful out there. Thank you, SK. But she was foul for stealing all the words Tia Mary expressed about her divorce at her own. What words did she steal? According to his sister, she is not who she portrays to the world. She said she's not quiet at all. I know that's her brother, but as a woman, she should have some kind of compassion. No one thinks, I don't think Mrs. LaTruth is innocent at all. I think she got a big mouth. I think she a woman. She's a woman. She's a black woman. She do have an attitude. So what? You know, men don't like black men don't like women doing anything. We can't twist our head. We can't roll our eyes. We can't snap our fingers. We can't do nothing that makes them like uncomfortable. That's just it. That's all. I'm not saying that she did. She married him. He stole her youth from her. How long they been married? Can someone please tell me? I know someone told me that he's 11 years older than her, and someone told me that he's in his 40s, which he's supposed to be a little bit more disciplined and a little bit more comfortable, a little bit more reserved, a little bit more confident in himself. She's 30. She's coming into her own. She's realizing that, she had children. She had a man. She got married. She got married young. Now she want to explore. I'm not saying she's innocent. She don't look innocent. She look like she have an attitude. She look like if she was living in the Bronx with me, she'd be the type of person to stand online. Someone look cute. She look cute. She would not give them a compliment. Okay, this is the part where not hate, but I don't like mispronouncing this beautiful lady's name, and I'm just call her Althea, Althea Benton. I'm gonna call her AB, just for safety wise, AB. Now she says I thought the same thing about him trying to get ahead or in front of things. Thank you, AB. Yeah, you know, right, exactly. Right, Bronx Girl, they were an example of sleeping with the enemy. Yes. Or did you see that movie, The War of the Roses? That's them. I love that movie, The War of the Roses. I like referred to me and Zachary father, like we got a love and war relationship because we go at each other like I mean, people may say, oh, that's abuse. No, verbally we but he's not as bad as me because he do things to me, Zachary father, like he do like spiteful things, like I can't rely on him. He'll be like, well, I'm coming, I'm gonna bring you this, I'm gonna bring you that. Then he'll call me the next day and told me I can't come and I have to curse his ass out. If you knew you can't come, don't say you coming. Don't gas me up and don't get my ex. I don't know. That's just who I am. Yes, Miss Chocolate. Right is right, wrong is wrong. But the sister went on her brother's side. She stole the whole post Tia Mowry put out, but then deleted it when she got called out. I would get snappy too if he talked to me that way. Miss Chocolate said that. I'm sorry if I didn't read that name. 6 years married, right? Oh, only 6 years? She have this is her opportunity to leave while she have the chance, and leave while you have the chance with the means that you have the means to do it with. That's all I have to say. 6 years of marriage. 6 years of marriage. Okay, only 6 years, right? How did he steal her youth? I'm coming to you, misunderstood. And she had like 3 kids before they married. They each were living, but he thinks she would be gullible. Listen, he did steal her youth. He was 11 years older than her, right? So she's in her 30s now, and he's in his 40s. That means he linked up with her when she was in her 20s and he was in her 30s. So he'd been around the block at least twice, right? So he knew what he was doing. He picked her out the crowd. He knew what he was doing when she like put her life to the side to be with him. Like, let's give this man all the credit he needs to know that he picked her out the crowd, that she was prey. I'm sorry. Men are manipulative. So are women. That's the only way I guess we can understand each other as human beings, is to manipulate each other. He has a little bit more experience over her, so he know what to say and how to say it. And he did that. I'm sorry. Wait, I'm sorry. I'm coming. Only 6 years of marriage. Okay. She's gone Bronx, and his 14-year-old daughter moved with her. Oh, okay. His 14-year-old daughter moved with her, his wife. That means that she's not a bad person. That means the 14-year-old has experience what her stepmother has gone through with her father. Oh, she's 30 and he's 41. Right. Exactly. Don't you come into your own when you like in your 30s? You have more confidence. You know who you are. You know who, and have an idea of who you want to be. You don't have it exactly as of yet, but it is in you. It's just for you to like discover who you are in your 30s. That's a good feeling. When I turned 30, I was I felt good. I knew that my confidence was there to stay. He 41 years old, so he like, oh, why he didn't go get a 41-year-old? That'll been a perfect age to grow together, make a family together. 30-year-olds, I'm just saying. But if you're going to get a 30-year-old and you're 41-year-old, at least have something to offer. He has something to offer. Brunch, you're good. I used to folks chopping up my name. My good friends all call me Al or Lynn. Al, Lynn. Okay, I'm going to call you Lynn. I like Lynn Whitfield. I'll call you Lynn. Okay. We're going to go. Bronx girl, thank you, Lynn. Bronx girl, how you feel about the abuse his daughter mom says she occurred? I didn't hear that part. But the cycle doesn't break. This is who he is. He just didn't discover him being angry with Mrs. LaTruth. He always been angry. And every woman that he probably been with, sort of red flags, they got out just in time. But the ones that said, oh no, we could get through it, they stayed just a little bit longer and then they left. So Mrs. LaTruth is probably the last of the Mohicans. He's not going to get another woman like her. He definitely going to have to make more money to convince someone that he is not the person that he is. Bronx, what's your thoughts about him asking for love and affection? How could you love a man and give him affection when he's angry all the time? Men reject affection and love too. Love and affection sometimes make men uncomfortable. They don't know how to receive it. Maybe she was pouring love and affection to him and he rejected her and she turned around and was like, I'm not trying no more. Because I have seen this and experiences, not experience, but I'll tell you about that later. Not with love and affection, because I'm an affectionate person and I'm a loving person. I love easily, contrary to popular belief. I love very easily. I'm a lover, so, women know men weakness. Maybe he just don't receive love and affection that easily. And maybe he wanted more than she could offer it. Maybe he felt like he was like left out when they had children, or she poured all her love into her children, because that's what we women do. Like, how we have time for you? I have to take care of your children. I'm going to offer you love and support and show you affection and love, but I just can't pour it on 24/7. That is not possible. Let me see. But they each been around the block. He was just doing it longer. They preyed on each other. In my opinion, he need gullibility, and she wanted to come up. She grew up in those 6 years of marriage. Listen, Sonny, I don't know where. Listen, I know our perspectives are different when it comes to relationship. It doesn't matter if a woman comes up or for a man. A man is supposed to. Now, if people want to look at the traditional way of living, a traditional lifestyle, men are supposed to lead. Men are supposed to provide. Now, why would she be 10 years younger than him and go with him and he don't have nothing to offer her, right? She didn't. She saw an opportunity and she took it. He saw a woman that he knew that he can sway her and persuade and convince her that this is the way to go. So that the fault lies on him. Now, if he would have got a woman that was his age and she had just as much money as he had, I think the outcome would have been a little bit different, Exactly, Bronx. The 14-year-old mother spoke on that yesterday. She also said LaTruth hit his daughter a couple of weeks ago. She asked to go with Mrs. LaTruth. See? So here go the monster in broad daylight. Thank you, Mrs. YouTube on Fire. The 14-year-old daughter doesn't want to live with her biological mother either. Oh, see? So Mrs. LaTruth, the current Mrs. LaTruth, is not a problem. People just don't want to be around people that they don't have no type of love and affection and comfort and security and safety from. And that he don't provide safety, or he don't provide a woman with safety. And his daughter don't want to be around him. That means she don't feel safe around him. His wife don't want to be around him. That means that she don't want to be. That means that he don't provide safety for his wife or daughter. If you don't feel safe with a man, you should not be around him. And that's important. You should feel safe with the person you are with. Either way. I'm just saying. The baby mom looks and sounds like a mess. Oh. Okay, I said that too, Miss Understood. For her to ask to go with Miss LaTruth and not back to her, makes you question the mom as well. Let me go to some comments. Then after a while, when you getting abused or mentally abused for a while, you're not attracted to that person anymore, right? That it diminishes, and his character becomes more obvious that it's never going to get any better until he get the help he needs. She's going to need help to raise her children in a productive environment without the trauma of it lingering onto her children. I'm sorry. That's just how I feel. You know, I don't think Mrs. LaTruth is a bad person at all. I don't think it's interesting. I do think it's interesting that the stepdaughter didn't go back to her mom. Right. You know, the mother probably ain't perfect either at all. Mrs. YouTube on fire. It's definitely. Oh, hey, Sonia. Good morning. Hi, Sonia. Good morning. Welcome to the chat. Miss YouTube on fire is definitely more to their story. And why would she pay 50,000 for a wedding? Then 3 months later, say he been mistreating her. Sometimes something is wrong with her too. I'm back. Start over, Bronx. Yeah, okay, Candace. He always looked like he's hell, right? He looks scary. Okay, keep going, Mr. Truth. Go on with your life, right? Listen, he looks scary. He does look scary. He don't even look like you go out on a date with him and you say, okay, you know, cause he the man, and you want to act like you all cool and shit and you down to earth. So you want to impress him and say, oh, take me to the restaurant you want to go to and order the food off the menu. He would gladly do that. And he think that's how it's supposed to go forever because you gave him that much leeway. You know, I just feel like he's that type of person, controlling. And then we'll change the subject. Brianna said that LaTruth had childhood trauma and she was looking for her to give him motherly love. She said she was his wife, not his mother. In my opinion, he was jealous of the love she gave the kids. Right. He was jealous. Men get jealous when you pour more love into the children and then you don't give it to him. You know, men are just men are just crazy like that. He just seems like I am lying, hear me roar like he sound like a control freak. You know, he sound like a control freak. You know, but I just hope that family get the help that they need and it'll be all good in the long run. The children won't be affected by it. They will have the opportunity to live a decent, healthy life. Mrs. LaTruth can go on and live a decent, healthy life. Mr. LaTruth, get the help that he needs so he can continue or improve his life to be much healthier and won't penalize or traumatize the people around him. One more question. Did you know they just renewed their vows? They had a huge destination wedding. Why go through all that, Bronx? Thanks for the response to my question. He wanted more sex. See? Men want sex and we don't give it to them, right? And when we don't give it to them, they become irrational and angry and they absolutely become a different type of monster. That's why they stray, you know? I can understand, like, okay, I didn't give it to you. You know, if you want more sex than I can give to you, then you're gonna have to stray. If you think I'm gonna have sex with you all day, every day, I'm not a freaking animal, right? You don't have enough money for me to be an animal. Now, if you had enough money for me to be an animal and I could give you sex all day, every day, and you paying $1 million a day, I'll be happy to do that for you. But until then, you better, go watch a soft porn or something. I just feel like that. Good morning, Jacqueline. They renewed their vows because, she still was trying to make things work and still trying to put up a front. A woman, they get tired, and she got tired easily, and she got tired too soon. And I just hope that they get the help that they need, and everything will work out, and it will become healthier more than it will become, like, how you say, toxic. Lasagna. You know what I mean, lasagna? I don't want no man that I can't be. I don't want no man that I can't be myself. Right, exactly. Because if you got to walk on eggshells around a man, I don't want to be with you. Even if you had a lot of money, that's still not going to convince me. Because what I'm going to do is take your money and I'm going to cheat on you and not be myself. So I don't understand. But listen, what's the next topic that we're going to go into? I've been looking at the YouTube streets. I don't know what's going on. I'm kind of confused. So Let's just go to, Roz is still on top of her game. He needs to get a donut. He needs to get a donut. And even at that, he'll still never be satisfied. Men like that are never satisfied. I feel bad for men that are never satisfied. Okay, when a woman is fed up, it's up and it's stuck. That's right. I will not let anybody control me. I'm a grown woman. My parents didn't raise me. Other person will tell me what I should and shouldn't do. I agree. Nobody's going to tell me what to do, how to do it, when to do it. I mean, you still have things that you put into place, and you have certain like compromises that you make. But if you didn't compromise with me in the beginning, saying, listen, I want to have sex with you every day, all day, and I pay you, if that's not in the prenup, then we ain't doing it. If you didn't stipulate that before we got married, I'm not doing it. I need to know what you need. I understand a couple of months ago, I saw him talking about their marriage, saying that they're having trouble in their marriage. Right? They're gonna always, and he know who he is as a person. He's 41 years old. What 41-year-old man don't know who he is? A creep. Tater, hi, good morning, Tater. How you doing? Listen, y'all, what's been going on in these YouTube streets? I was looking. So, what's the latest with Latrice Allen? Good morning, good answer, Bronx girl. Much love, thank you, Faye. She had posted a comment, because I really don't speak about Latrice, but this one was interesting. She had a panel of people that she brought on, kicked off. Why? I feel like people see what they want to see when it comes to Latrice, and hear what they want to hear when it comes to Latrice. And I feel like they sit there and they ridicule, scorn, and get on Ross about who she is and the platform she's built, where she built it, and how beautiful is being built. Whatever, call it beautiful or not, she built a platform, right? So, to my understanding, Latrice had a bunch of people, rejects, on her panel. Because when I say reject, she kicked them to the side, she bring them back to the side, right? Listen, oh, here we go. There we go. Good morning, Andrea. She done fired the team again. How often, when has Roz fired a team? When has Roz invited a whole panel of people to her platform? They get up there and then she said, I don't want to have anything to do with you. Off and on, on and off, off and on. Right? How do you become friends with somebody and kick them to the side, to the curb, when you don't have no more need for them? But I just, here we go. Latrice told her minions to stand down, and they're not going to stand down. You know what I mean? Like, good morning, Andre. She said good morning to the chat. Like, so Latrice, I want to read a post that she put up because I want to make a quick comparison. But before we do that, let's get into the peaches and plats and teams. So I'm not going to read the text, but Latrice posted a comment on her community post. And it says, I never had a threesome in my life. These are the texts. These are the texts to the guy that asked Peaches and I for a threesome. And I went off. Fat on fat. Ain't got that much to talk about, so she have to lie. You got to lie. Who? Peaches and Plats. You asking Latrice Allen for a threesome with your man? That's disgusting. Isn't that disgusting? That you will be asking, out of all people, Latrice for a threesome with your man. So she posted some text. I didn't get into it because I think it's stupid. I don't think, like, what's the point and purpose of you, like, sharing those texts that someone asked you for a threesome? Like, you don't have no chill, you don't have no boundaries. You want that attention, you like that attention, right, Latrice? I'm not gonna read the thank you, Tracy, for this super sticker. I appreciate you and your kindness and your thought and generosity, and just thank you to the chat that's just listening to me on this Friday morning. It is 10:35. I appreciate everyone that's in here that just want an easy listening experience. Welcome to the Bronx Girl platform. We are made of brave hearts and eagle eyes. I don't know about the memberships. I haven't jumped to that right yet, but when they come up, I will be sure to let you know if you want to be a part of the brave hearts and alter ego and eagle eyes. You are more than welcome. So I just don't understand why anyone would put text out there like that. Oh, they wanted me to have a threesome with them. Why would they think you want to have a threesome? Oh, Peaches was hot with the wrong person though. So it's like, everyone want to get next to Latrice and she shit on them. She absolutely discard them. She absolutely do not acknowledge them or treat them as such. They are beneath her. They are not worthy to be praised. They are not worthy to be, promoted or endorsed, right? So these people that think they coming along, taking it for Latrice, speaking in her name as if she's God, they treat Latrice like she's God before they started treating Ross like she was a god, right? People felt like, oh, if you could treat Latrice like she's God, then why we can't treat Ross like she's God? That's all I'm saying. Wait, what? Ooh, Miss Chocolate 47. Wait. Oh, I missed some comments. Miss Chocolate 47, when they went live last night, they did just what she told them. They talked about the truth and not the Raw Squad. You got to watch the live from last night, and she talked about all of that. Okay. Yuck to anyone. Yuck to anyone that would even think about a thing sexual with PH. Oh my God. Yes, Peaches was made with the wrong person. It's like everybody wants to blame Ross for everything. Let's not talk about Roz because no matter what she does, she will always come out smelling like a rose. I want this mess to go away and stop bringing each other down. Janice, you are in the world, where the YouTube world, where people get talked about. Roz is going to get talked about. I think Roz knows she's going to get talked about, whether it's good or bad. Latrice is going to get talked about, whether it's good or bad. I don't think nobody's above the fray. No one is beneath each other. They're going to get talked about. And I enjoy talking about them. I know how to put a handle on what I talk about and how I talk about it. But I just wanted to make a comparison when people say, oh, you went after Latrice so maliciously. That's why we're coming after you. But Latrice discard her own people who fight in the name of love of Latrice Allen. They just don't get it. How they are idolizing her and praising her and putting her on a pedestal as if they gain anything from doing that. Right? Let's not compare the two. I don't want to compare the two. Okay? So neither one of them are God. No, but they are regarded as God on these YouTube streets. So I guess it's all the better. They not in church being praised like this. They on YouTube being praised like that. Everybody have a different type of God. Latrice is their God. Her minions gods. The people that go out their way to say every single chance that people are jealous of Latrice. That is not an excuse anymore. No one is jealous of her at all. Now, because I'm going to talk about Roz, I'm going to talk about Latrice. Well, not like that in depth about Latrice because I don't watch her. But I just wanted to make a comparison for the people that don't understand the differences between Roz and Latrice, right? So here we go. So Latrice 3 weeks ago, because I take pride in what I do. I take responsibility in what I do. I'm a brave heart. I'm bold. I am beautiful. I'm cool, confident, sexy, and intelligent. Right? With the eyes of an eagle. That means I'm sharp and witty and observant on these YouTube streets. Nobody can sway my opinion on how I feel. We can only argue it. Right? So 3 weeks ago, let me remind the people of what Latrice's intentions was and did she go through it with it or not? Now, we're going to compare Roz and Latrice at this moment in this time. Okay. Let's go. So 3 weeks ago, Latrice Allen, she put up a post and it reads, I'm looking for any volunteers in Atlanta that will drive down with me to my hometown once the hurricane is gone to help pass out water and other items that I'll be purchasing. I'll be blessing you, feeding you, and housing you. What does that mean? Right? So that's like a charity case. Right, that she's starting. No one pushed back on her intent when she wanted to house people, feed people, and bless them. What does a blessing mean? Meaning she's going to pay them? What became of that? 3 weeks ago, I don't see nothing. I don't see nothing where she followed up on it. If she did, no one spoke about it. Roz started whatever you may call it, a fund, and for Christmas fund for the holidays. She collected, and she collected a certain amount of money. People were so quick to question this woman before November about her intent, what she's going to do with the Christmas fund, right? Why haven't no one questioned Latrice Allen about why she didn't go through? Did she go through with the hurricane relief fund, I guess you may call it, right? 3 weeks ago, what happened to it? Tell me, what's the update? What is the update of her intent on saying that she's going to bless, feed, or house anyone 3 weeks ago, looking for volunteers in Atlanta that will drive down with me to my hometown, which is her hometown, Florida, once the hurricane is gone? Did the hurricane pass? Did she drive down to Florida? Did she have a drive? Did she have a fundraiser? Did she have anything that gave back to the people of Florida that suffered in the hurricane? That was 3 weeks ago. Roz started a fund, if you want to call it a fund, right? 6 months ago to the day, October 21st, and it's supposed to be, an epic live that day. However she choose to dish out the money, whether she grab it from her pocketbook and randomly select people, that is a giveaway, a cash giveaway, right? That people was asking for the money back. And it's not even November yet. If Roz was such a crook, a scam, and if she was such a cook and scammer that did such bad things with bad intent, don't you know that this thing would have been heavily investigated? See, Treese is about talk. Roz is about action. It's a difference if you want to compare the two. Why haven't none of Treese subscribers followed up on her saying she wanted to have a fundraiser for relief victims in Florida that she was going to house, bless, and what? And feed. Where are you? Where are the people that volunteered to go down to Florida to help Latrice Allen pass out water and food to people in her hometown? The same people that is sitting there ridiculing and persecuting Nellie Ross to the cross for her good deeds that she didn't even accomplish yet, her intent that didn't even go through yet. She had to come forward, prove what she was talking about, which I believe that she didn't have to, but for the sake of argument, she had to put a lot of people's minds at ease to let them know this is what it is. How you going to compare one and not compare the other? How you going to just question one, and not the other? That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Like the hypocrites, the fake ass minions that get up and stand up in the name of Latrice, because this is not about her, right? They make it about her. They want to use her name in vain as a scapegoat. Like she is someone that cannot be like that she's not worthy of ridicule. They don't question her beliefs. They don't question her actions. So when when her own members, and her own supporters, I see that I'm not looking at the chat, and I'm in my element. When they don't question Latrice about the things that is suspect, here come Roz following it up and questioning it. So Roz put out questions that she want to know the answers to, and people are saying that she's being malicious. I don't always agree on how Roz do her commentary on Latrice. It could be a little bit nicer and less harsh. But then again, Roz had every right to feel the way she feel after someone poked the bear, and backed someone into a corner about their deceased child. Let that sit in. I don't understand. I don't know how y'all think that anyone's supposed to be easily persuaded by your lack of substance when it comes to Latrice and Ross. Let me go to the I calm down. Let me bring it back. Let me bring it back. Okay. I have not said anything. Okay, I'm sorry, Janice. And that's Tree's problem. She has gotten away with so much. She thinks she is a god and can't be touched. Right. Or she'll say, God got my back. He don't play about me. Right. Why doesn't he play about you, but he play with other people? Why are you so special? Why are you such on a high pedestal that God don't play about you, but he disrupt and he like terrorizes or makes other people's life bad? Why are you so special? Why, if he doesn't play about you, why are you still being talked about? And why are your faults being confronted in front of you? Let's not even be dumb when it comes to the comparison. Let's I just they are her puppets. She got them hanging on strings. I would just cut LA off. She ain't paying them that much, or $100 to $300 super chat every now and then. Thanks, Bronx girl Sheila. Thank you, Sheila. Let me see, because I want direct questions. Let's face the facts. The thing that she does as a mother is completely wrong, and it's not being a mother. And I'm going to be honest. I don't watch her, interacting with her children. I do like her little daughter. I think she's cute. I think she's smart. I think she's funny. I think she's intelligent. I think she has enough of her future ahead of her, where she can be anything that she want to be, that she can accomplish any goal that she want to accomplish, because this generation is supposed to be the most educated generation to come. And her baby is amongst that generation. So whatever she want to become in her life, further in her life, a doctor, a lawyer, a basketball player, a teacher, a whomever she want to be. Maybe she just want to be an at-home mom. Okay, whatever she want to be, that little girl will be. That's why I love Bronx. She speaks facts and not afraid to speak on the mess people, on these people, but call people out. Thank you, Miss YouTube on Fire, if I just misworded your statement. Exactly, that's the term she used instead of paid. She's blessed. Right. Who cannot read through that? We here, I gather, at the Bronx Girl platform, the eagle eyes and the brave hearts, where we have a keen sense of hearing, keen sense of listening, observant, blessing. What do you mean? What is a blessing? You bless your food before you get ready to eat. Well, I saw her give hot, spicy chicken money to some needy people on the street. Oh, gosh. Y'all be... Why y'all got to say stuff like this? Oh, gosh. Let me bring it back. Okay. Let me read the comment, because I can't. And not only that people have their own mind and they trust and believe in Ross. Yes, they do. Let me see. Bronx, the only reason they go after Ross is because of the numbers and money Ross is making off of YouTube. Ross been doing her own thing for 2 years, and she's the GOAT. They could never, right? And she is officially the GOAT. I didn't know what the GOAT was until people started saying it, but I think Roz earned that title. 2 years in the making, and she built a decent platform, and people throw it up in the air for her. And then you got Miss Allen, who is a large content creator, a career. She made a career out of being a content creator, influencer, right? Because YouTube said once you hit 20K, you are considered a career YouTuber. And Latrice exceeded that amount. I'm just saying, you think people don't look and compare the two, or even have insight and a perspective? And when it comes to Roz and Latrice, you have to look at the intent behind the things, right? It's not even November yet. Roz was accused of being a scammer. Nothing has to be investigated. People was just throwing shit out the thin air, making up scenarios, making up things that they will sit back and let their mind wander and intrusive thinking. All this is intrusive thinking when it comes to labeling this woman as a scammer. And what did she do with the money? And that she's going to give the money to her daughters and her family. Yeah, okay. Yes, Bronx is not biased. Well, very spoken, very fair opinions. That's usually makes us. Thank you. I appreciate that. I just wanted to, because I just came upon this and I stumbled, and I'm like, so where's the comparison? So Latrice had her people up there once again to bring her up, to glorify her, to praise her, for her to shut them down and shit on them. Right? Once again, she made you guys look like complete and absolute fools. Right? When they even do stupid commentary like, oh, talking about Chef Carmen, they talking about, oh, that's Chef Carmen karma because of Latrice. If Latrice was so powerful and she was so magnetic in her everyday life, if she was that of all you speak she is of, then why is she so insecure? Why doesn't she have confidence of a bull? Right? Why does people have many troubling things to say about her? Question that. All right. Hi, Cassandra. I'm sorry, Miss Chocolate. Hi, Cassandra. Thank you for coming by. Welcome to the chat. I appreciate everyone that's in here. I just feel like that just had to be said. Like, be for real. People are going to sit there and climb their way to the top and fall back down. They climbing up to get next to Latrice, and they're going to fall back down. She kicked them down every opportunity and chance that she has. She don't want nobody that close to her. She don't want y'all defending her at all. And y'all continuously to defend her in God's honor. God did not send you to defend Latrice. No. Don't let her manipulate you into saying God don't play about me. And once she say God don't play about me, that's when people start saying, that's right, God got your back. God got your back. Really? People never held Trish to the fire for all the people who said, she scammed them. Right. Thank you, Sonny. My question, the ones that called Roz a scammer when November come and she showed that she's not, will they apologize to her? No. Nothing she do will ever satisfy them in that manner. If you hate Roz because you hate Roz, okay, whatever. But if you hate Roz because she's because she's giving commentary on Latrice, you have serious problems. You have serious problems. I'm sorry. And people were like, well, you sound like, one-sided. No, the reason why I sound biased to many people is because I have a different perspective. So if you come out and say that Roz is a bad mom, I can follow it up and say, no, Roz is a good mother, right? That's an opposing view. That's how you oppose someone's view from a different standpoint. I'm sorry. You can't just sit here and think that you could just have the leeway to say anything you want. And when it comes to someone pushing back on you, oh no, I'm licking or kissing her ass. You know what I mean? I honestly never call anybody a scammer on here except Begging Benny. He just gives me those vibes. I don't get that from anyone else. I don't even get that from Benny. I don't think he's a scammer. He went to court. He said he was a free man. People had conspiracy theories about him being free. He had full proof that he won't be doing any time in jail, I think. And people had questions about that. Or people make little shit out of nothing. Good. Hi, Gladys. Good morning, Quinn. And people say she purchased a car with Christmas phone when she said she has payments. It's not a brand new. Folks just better listen. They come up with anything. See, where I come in and where I spread the difference between me and a lot of people intellect, and I'm saying everyone is intelligent, but on different levels, and they show it differently. If Roz wanted to purchase a new car with her donations and her earnings from YouTube, she is well within her right. If Roz collected a certain amount of money and she divided down the middle, she is well within her right. People don't just send Roz money for a Christmas fund. They send her money through other means. Cash App, like she was on Sunday, I think last Sunday, and sending Cash Apps for people's birthdays to treat them to lunch. You know what I mean? Like, get real. You have these older people that's not going to stop at nothing, that was stiffed on money that they never will receive a day in their life freely, just for generosity and appreciation and gratitude. People show their gratitude to Roz. That's what you call gratitude. A tip. A tip is gratitude. Appreciation to the host. The host sat back and thought logically, maybe she did take some missteps, but the intent wasn't wrong. I'm just saying, Latrice Allen supporters, this has nothing to do with her. This has all to do with you. Acting like you so fucking intelligent and that you solving a mystery that is pure conspiracy theories and made up in your mind that you never come to a conclusion, right? All you do is go call each other names. That is disgusting. I don't even listen to that shit. I think it's stupid at best, right? Here we go, Terry. Let's compare. Treese has done many giveaways from her pocket. Why wasn't she ever? How you know it's from her pocket, Terry? What Roz is doing is requiring funds from other people. Roz said the funds she collected was for women and kids in need, not her moderators. What? See, that's what we get. That's what we get a misstep. Her moderators are people too. People are sending. You know what? So let me just end it like this with the donations towards the Cash App. She won't go to jail for it. She won't be held accountable for it. If someone sent her Cash App and wrote, Roz, this is $30 for the Sister Circle Christmas Fund, right? A fund can be comprised of many things, right? What is the problem with her blessing her moderators? And everything Latrice do out of her pocket is a tax write-off. Okay? From other people. What are you talking about? People give Latrice Cash Apps. People give Latrice super stickers. People give Latrice super chats. They are members in her and on her platform. That is from donations from other people. What are you talking about? You asked a valid question. In my opinion, you couldn't pay them to apologize because they want to find something else. Right. I don't watch him, so I wouldn't know. But Roz has said she never got her mug. All I'm just saying is when like Terry Williams come up, Terry come up here. Oh my, let me charge my phone. I'm gonna charge it, then I'm gonna end it. You know, like look at this question again. Let's compare. Treese has done many giveaways. Really? When is the last time she did a giveaway? When? Many? Because I did. When? Who? To who? When did she give a giveaway in over the amount of $8,000 to $10,000 for Christmas? Blessing people with $500 to $400 per family. Terry. What Roz is doing is required funds from other people. What do you mean? They giving her funds to help out. How could you sit there and say that and be so confident and say that it's from other people when it's a donation? If you don't drop a quarter in a homeless person a cup or $2 or whatever, or give gratitude to the host or the server or the waiter when you go out to a restaurant, then you don't know what's going on, how things work. Money makes the world go round. Why would she take $10,000 out of her pocket? Her pocket. Right? What she is taking out of her pocket because it's a donation to her Cash App. That's a donation, right? And she even went as far as giving people their money back because they were manipulated into thinking that she was doing other things with the money. If you don't know how to make money as a group, then I don't want to be your friend. Why are you questioning her giving money to her moderators? Okay? I don't understand. I just don't. Roz, keep doing what you're doing. Ain't shit you doing wrong. I'm gonna read these comments and then I'm going to, log off. I don't watch him, so I'm sorry. I read that comment. Sonny. Roz has given from her pockets as well. Yes, she has. This is what I heard about this woman. And a Coco. Right? They said Coco give money to his, they said Coco give nice gifts to his supporters and his mods. I heard that Coco charged give his moderators $100. I don't know if that's for the week or whatever. I don't know, but he has given them. I heard Roz treat her supporters out to lunch and give them money. They said that she was sweet and nice and all this, and now come fast forward to the future. Oh, she's this, she's that. How did she go from a good Samaritan to this type of person. So she's robbing Peter to pay Paul. So who are you calling the Robin Hood? Who's the Robin Hood? Roz or Latrice, if you think about it. Who's robbing Peter to pay Paul? Right? Who's the Robin Hood? Who's the true Robin Hood? If you want to get into those terms and technically speak. Who is a Robin Hood? We would consider Ross a Robin Hood. Good morning, Bronx in chat. Before the Christmas giveaway, and Tosman said she was going to sell her car and get another car because she no longer wanted that car. Look, anything Trees do is still from Peter to pay Paul. She's a whole joke and people who don't see it. I was just saying that. I didn't even see that comment. I just looked back up and I saw the comment. I'm sorry. Oh, gosh. Thank you, Lasagna. I appreciate your donation to the channel. You know, donations help the channel grow. If I wanted to go full force and exceed and excel and grow my platform, you know, the donations that people are offering me and sending me, it goes to the channel. So say like this is an hour show, right? And I have an hour worth of content and people don't want to watch an hour worth of content. You know what I would have to do? I would have to find a producer to break it down in segments. 5 minutes, 4 minutes each. That costs money. I don't, you know, like let's GoFundMe. We refunded us our money back for the headstone because Coco stopped it. He never received it himself. Okay. Let's see. Roz is a reaction channel, Shirley. This is Shirley. Roz is a reaction channel. I'm going to wrap it up. It's a reaction channel, and she gives commentary on who she wants. You got people screaming, I can't run my platform the way I want to. Nobody can tell me how to run it. Doesn't that apply to Roz as well? Very much so. Very much so. Trees access supporters to donate to help families for Christmas also. So what's the difference? There you go, Leslie. There you go. Thank you, Leslie. I didn't know that. But they think people like me and Leslie and anybody in this chat that see the good in Roz and Latrice, because I do see good in her to a certain degree because I don't watch her no more. You know, but like y'all sitting up there bigging her up. She's sticking her middle fingers up, you know, to the, I don't know. I don't understand. She charged for promotions. Let's see how she's making her money off of her and I'm gonna wrap it up because I know people got stuff to do. Did y'all see promo deals, limited time offer, right? She looked real cute in this red. She looked nice. She's made up. She's in makeup. She's in hair. She had a stylist behind her because she don't dress like this in her real life. So she's trying to persuade and convince the people that this is her in her regular day life, right? Promo deals, limited time offer, $100 picture and a caption. Oh, really? So when Roz wanted people to meet her because, you know, paying to meet and greet someone is a safety net. Maybe she'll have security in the back just in case somebody want to run up, right? There's nothing wrong with meeting and greeting someone for $75. I think Roz is worth the price. She's sweet, funny, and laid back, right? People want to see who she is in person, and if she's the real deal in person. If I wanted to meet Roz and I had the means to do it, I would pay $75 to meet her. Let's finish reading this. Now, if y'all didn't see Latrice promo deals, limited time offer, I'm going to read the post. What's included? $100 picture and caption, video and caption, and page shout out. $100 for a page shout out. That's not guaranteed that your page will grow. $200 live promo and 10 minutes promoting your business. Posts will remain on my page. Nobody is going to come to your page. I've seen your views. If you got 100,000 views and you only get 5,000, if you got 100,000 subscribers and you only get 5,000 views for cooking, who's coming to check that out? She got all of her the way of transactions up there. She got Venmo, Zelle up there, PayPal, her email. What do y'all be talking about? She's paying to promote something that you could do for free. I'd rather grow my own channel from the bottom and work your way to top to depend on someone to promote my channel for $100. Right? There's nothing wrong with paying for someone that you have faith in, but this is not it. Latrice don't dress like this in her everyday regular life. I could see if she looked like this in her everyday regular life, not like all made up and glamorous and dolled up, but like at least put some how you say it, effort into what you do. Okay, thank you, Queen V, for the super sticker. I appreciate you. Okay, Roz also said she will show the supporters a running tally, keep everyone in the loop about the balance. Has she shown the ledger? What ledger? She doesn't need a ledger. She don't need to show anybody anything. Now, when it comes to Cash App, she's not. If y'all take her to court and say, I gave Roz a Cash App, they're going to say, get out. The case is thrown out. You volunteered a Cash App. You didn't do it through GoFundMe. That is a crowdfunding. You will be held more accountable than contributing to a GoFundMe page and Roz taking the money and doing something totally different with the money. Than you giving her a Cash App, something that's going into her bank account directly, and they take a percentage. And she did absolutely a ledger. Why would she need a ledger when everyone get a receipt of what they sent? Oh gosh, I don't know. I can't be going. Okay. Let me wrap it up. If anyone ever, this is Miss YouTube on Fire. If anyone ever hosted a gathering for 2 days, $75 definitely isn't enough to convey overhead. If things are nice, I'm a witness. The host will come extra out of pocket. See? Misunderstood? She just lays it out on the line. Thank you, Queen V, for the super sticker. Did I already thank you? I already thank you. Thank you. I'm just saying, be realistic. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Be realistic. Where's the picture? Find me a post where Roz. I'm not going to put my email. It doesn't matter. Find me a post from dating back to now where Roz has charged $100 for a picture and a caption, video caption or paid shout out, $200 for a live promo for 10 minutes. 10 minutes for $200? And y'all getting on Roz's ass for $30 to help someone out in need for 10 minutes. All of her transactions are up at Venmo, Zelle, PayPal. All right. I'm about to log off. Bronx, Roz said people in need, according to her, moderators are bosses. Bosses I know are in need, so the money should go to the people. Listen! They are in need because they are giving and they are offering their services. That's how you show appreciation for the people that help you. That is gratitude. How the hell you know Roz is not giving her? Listen, we're not going to get into whatever. Question Latrice about her intent on promoting people pages for $200 for 10 minutes and $100 for a picture and caption. Okay. Hey, Jerry, I'm about to end the live. So what about the taxes with Cash App? Oh, my. Listen, the taxes, that's Roz. I'm pretty sure Roz have a team of people working around her. You think she's going to get caught up in some bullshit while y'all sitting there attacking her and scorning her and trying to, like, nail her to the cross? I bet you she have all her ducks in a row. Her eyes dotted and her T's crossed. A ledger? Why the hell do she need a ledger? Bronx, go back and read my comment, please. I will. Okay. YouTube on fire. Let me see. Miss YouTube on fire. Miss Chocolate, have a beautiful day in the weekend. Oh, okay. What's crazy is everybody trusted Roz when they gave, but once the other person was put out, now Roz is a scammer. Y'all get the hell out of here. And I'm not in the sister circle, but y'all are foul, right? Yeah. I'm sorry. To end this chat, you're right, Mrs. YouTube on fire. To end this chat and set it on fire. Okay. To end this chat and set it on fire. Roz is a better woman than I am. She has better characteristics than I do. She is a better woman and she has great characteristics, because I would not send nobody back anything. If you sent Roz a donation with the intent on helping a needy family and someone come up later and persuade you that she's not handling the funds correctly, shame on you. I don't care if you... All right, let me stop. Oh, okay. Thank you. Okay. fake Bronx girl, the arrangements for the meet and greet had never been made. Okay, the price came out of the disgruntled individual, right? But I'm just saying, listen to me, Faye Kelly. Just listen to this. If Roz said, "Listen, I want to meet and get up close and personal with my supporters. Let's meet in the mid of America. Let's all meet up." She live in California. People in California is probably easier to travel to see her than someone like me in New York, because I'm not going to pay airfare, travel fare to see Roz for $75. I do virtual, shit. Roz is a beautiful woman and she's cute and she's sweet and she's funny and she's whatever, but I'm not going to leave the country to pay $75 to see you. So that's like a local thing. If she wanted to do that, she's worth it. She's well worth $75 to sit there and talk to people for 2 hours in a restaurant. Bronx, and then I'm going to leave. Yes, we soar high here at the Bronx Girl platform. Either you roaring like a lion or you soaring high like an eagle. That's the point of my lives. Okay, listen. Bronx. Roz should pay her moderators from her YouTube check. She changed her mind when the money started coming in. Terry, I just want to know one thing, because it's 1:25. We're going on. Why do you care? Why do you care? Why do you care, Terry? If she paid them out of her pocket or out of a fund, a donation, you got to sit back and ask yourself, why do you really care, or do you? I wouldn't give those hoes nothing back, period. I said what I said in Nene Leak's voice, right? I wouldn't give nobody back nothing. Catch me if you can. If you think I'm a scammer, come step to me. Be bout it, bout it. Miss you is Chocolate 47 here. The next time you come up in here, I hope you have your squad up in here, your colleagues. Shout out to Chocolate 47 and her co-workers, her colleagues. They was in here the last time. I want them to be in here the next time. And that's why with Roz Squad for Life. Thank you, Bronx. Terry, did you pay anything? That's right. Thanks, Bronx. You took the words out of my mouth. Bronx, these folks who invest and you shut them down. Chocolate 47, do not come up here with our New York attitude, okay? Because I be walking around my block on the Grand Concourse and I'm like, if anybody come up on me, it's a shank that they want to feel, or a chop in the neck, or a pointer in the eye, or a roundhouse kick. I'm home today. I go back Monday. Okay, so I'll be back Monday too. Make sure you bring your crew up in here and let them roar and let them soar. And that's all I gotta say about that. People, I want to end the live because Terry is good. I like Terry. She has questions that like a lot of Latrice supporters be scared to drop in here and ask, because Latrice is going to excommunicate them, or she's going to punish them. Don't be going up in my enemy's chat. Like she's sitting there circulating the YouTube, watching all her supporters support someone else. Not support, because Terry should just come in here with posing questions. Terry is good. She's been respectful. She's here to stay. Anybody that want to come in here and have a question or pose their view are welcome, respectfully. Okay. I'm going to end the live. Okay. I agree totally. I was just letting you know Roz was being accused of charging $75, but that's hadn't been. Okay. Thank you for clearing that up. Because people like, oh, she charges $75 for a meet and greet. I'm like, so? People spend their money on how they want to spend their money. Now, Roz, I love Roz and everything. I care for her. I like her. I admire her and shit. But if I had the opportunity and she was there, and I don't know, my what's near and dear to my heart are shoes. If Roz was to ever sue me, she would have a closet full of shoes. But then I would fight for my shoes. I would ship them overseas, and she won't get nothing. If y'all want to keep it right and wrong. I'm about to end the live. The ballroom with that dinner alone is going to cost a minimum requirement of $2,500 almost anywhere with the gathering at least 30 people, right? So I'm just glad that everybody came in and came by. Thank you, Misunderstood. We soar high to higher heights. Okay, I don't care about the insults that I may get, because a lot of people don't have the intellect to put or put two and two together, make a sentence. What is it? 5 words complete a sentence. 5 words complete a sentence. And before I go, I have a little sub for someone. Like, there's this lady that don't say my name, inclusion guru. She has the English committee that she has built. If you go in her chat and you look at her comments and you be like, oh my goodness, this is the place for them to be. That's where people like themselves that sit there and correct people grammar, but they fucking crazy in the head. Right? They correct people grammar, but they are actually crazy in the head. I'm not saying inclusion guru's crazy in the head, but I just think she's a Jim Jones. She's Jim Jones all the way. She having a retreat. How are you so comfortable with giving somebody a retreat and you haven't disclosed your name? I'm not calling you a guru. You're not a guru. I'm not enlightened. I haven't been enlightened or inspired or encouraged. A guru is conducting a retreat virtually, but a seasoned content creator of 2 years is being accused of scamming her own people. Let that sit in. I'm out. I'm off of this. I'll talk to y'all later. Have a good day.